Hey again everybody, today we're doing another enzyme lab. So in this lab we're going to be using some copy paper, and this is just paper that you can get off of like a normal old printer or a copier, and you can probably do this at home too if you have the supplies. So the thing about why we're using this is because they make printer paper with this special coating on it called amylose. Amylose is a carbohydrate. The O-S-E at the end means it's a carbohydrate. And it's kind of like a little powder to keep the paper from sticking together, so that way the printer can grab it or the copy machine can grab it. We're going to use that to our advantage today because since there's amylose on this, just so happens that inside of our saliva in our mouth we have amylase, which is an enzyme. A-S-E means that it's an enzyme at the end. So we're going to use the amylase to take off that coating of amylose, and then we're going to use some iodine. Remember, iodine is an indicator solution. We used this before in one of our experiments, and this is going to indicate the presence of starch. So if you remember back then, it turns purple when it's in the presence of starch, and it stays white in the presence of anything else. So we're going to use that to our advantage today. Okay, so I have my student here again today, Mr. Hadashell.
Hi, I'm a student again.
And he's got a cotton swab there, and he's got that in his mouth, and he's going to soak up a lot of saliva with that. Now, if you're doing this at home, make sure you get it really, really spitty. Make sure you kind of rub it against like the insides of your cheeks. You want to use a lot of spit on this. So he's going to take this little square of paper that we've cut, and he's going to write his initials on it. Now, you want to get this really, really spitty. You want to be able to like hold it up into the light and see through it. There's so much spit on it. I know that sounds really gross. Yeah, you're going to need some more.
Oh.
Keep going. Just really get it on there. The more, the better. This is going to take a little bit while to dry, so let's leave this to dry for a little bit. He's going to work on it some more, and then we'll come back in a few minutes, and then we'll start the experiment. All right, see you then. Okay, welcome back. So Mr. Hadashell has now got his paper all dry, so you can't see anything anymore on it, and unless you really, really look, you won't see any more spit on it. So inside of this pan here, we have our iodine. Remember that our iodine is going to indicate the presence of starch. So anywhere where his saliva enzymes, his amylase, has touched, it should turn white, and the rest of the paper should turn a purplish color because it still has that amylose, that carbohydrate still on it. Okay, so go ahead and slide it right in there. Try to get it slide it in.
You want it just like that?
Okay, that works, but you might have to flip it over too. There you go. Okay, now take it out and put it right on the paper. Okay, flip it over so your initials are right there.
Perfect.
Okay, so this is going to need to dry for a little, but you can already start to see where the effect is taking place. Over here around it, it's all purple, and you can see where the white is starting to show through there. So we'll let this dry, and we'll include a picture of it at the end, what it looks like once it's all dried up, and you'll be able to see it. Thank you.